If you watch it later, this was a live, and it's a very, very important live because I've been online for 5 years, and my mission has always been to share how to make money online. And it started off international. I wanted all the countries, especially the country I'm originally from, which is Uganda. I wanted to show them how to make money so they don't have to move. When they saw me, I'm in America, they want to know, how do you come to America? How do I get a visa? I wanted them to find a way. I wanted to find a way and share with them how they could work from home. People are leaving their husbands. People are leaving their wives. People are leaving their children. You find a husband, wife, someone moved from, even me, from Uganda to America, 5 years. You never had a chance to go back. Someone say, my husband is in America, my wife is in Uganda. What's that? How can you be married and you are 10 years apart? So this is really, really sad. It makes me very emotional. You leave your children, and then what's even more sad also is that you have children in America, and then you send them to Uganda because you can't afford. It's too expensive. We don't have child care. It's like, it's sad. In fact, what's going on in this world is sad. As I'm recording live, I'm coming live, there's an election going on in America coming up in 1 month. But the cost of child care is they're talking about it. It's too expensive. I've raised a child in America. I know how it is. And for those who are single parents, it's even harder because you have to rely on daycare. I remember I used to pay a friend to take care of my baby. You see what I mean? Even grandmas, grandparents charging money to take care of the grandkids. It's crazy. There's no money. It's really, really hard to make enough money and make it peacefully. Happy. People are working 18-hour days. It's really sad. So what's going on now is not sad, actually. It's good. Because I'll find out a way now, a new way now, to make money. Because before I would say, you have to have high school education, you have to be in USA, you have to have this and that. But now, now you can do it from anywhere you are. You can start without money. You can speak any language you choose. You can use your passion. Because before you had to pay $2,000 courses, all that to learn, right? But what you know here or what you love, you can use it to make money. That's what's going on. So please share this. As I'm speaking now, I know YouTube is just sending out notifications. So people are coming. But before they come, I want to read the countries. Because remember, recently, I think since January of 2024, this is October 2024, right? I've been saying USA only. I've been saying USA only. Now I'm back to international because this is international. But you may not believe me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read the countries. The countries that I know are inside this system that we are talking about, and I'm going to explain how you make, what you have to do to make the money, how you actually make the money, and then I'm going to answer any questions. I intend to be here until my phone is dead. This is a live stream on a cell phone until my phone is dead or when I can't speak anymore. I'm going to be here on and on and on to answer all your questions. I'm doing this on a weekend. Hopefully you're going to do. So invite your friends, come, just know that you can do this. Now, as a warning, if you're watching me and you're in Uganda, you're not on the list actually. But I'm going to show you how we can go around it, okay? If you're in Uganda, don't worry. I'll figure out how to get you in here. And if you're watching me right now and watch it later, or even right now, if you're rushing, check a link in the description. There is a link where I say, join my free community, or it's even in the chat. Click it and go ask to join. You have to ask. I have to give you permission to join because I created it's free, but you have to fill in 3 questions. Then I'll approve you. But the reason I said I'm going to be here long, I'm going to be approving people. On this live, I'm going to be approving people. My laptop is over here. So if you apply, just come here and say, I just applied. I'll check your questions. And I've done this before. I've approved people live. Okay, now I'm reading the countries. Welcome, welcome. Can you imagine a person who's so passionate they forget to greet the guests? Welcome, welcome. And it's so great to see you, Sanyu. Janet, woo. Janet, I said this one at this time because of you. You are so great. I love you in my chats. I said, I'll do it before she sleeps. I think you're in bed right now. Welcome, welcome. Sherina, oh, too. Sherina's here. Welcome, Motuba Agency. Welcome, welcome. 10 cups. Is all. Where is Ara? When are you going to change that name? Where is Salma? Hamza too. All of you, I love you very much. So we are fighting poverty. That's what I call it. Poverty. If you are feeling poverty in your pockets, in your bank account, listen to me because this can help you fight poverty. So as we wait for more people, please share. You like it. If the more you like it, YouTube will share it. And also invite your friends. Because I'm going to be here, I'm going to answer all your questions. Yes, I said until the phone is dead. So let me read the countries first. So when you hear me say your country, maybe then you'll believe me that this can work in your country, okay? And then if you know someone who is in one of these countries I'm about to read, share, invite them. That someone is here fighting poverty. If you've been thinking about finding a visa to go to America, a visa to go to UAE, a visa to go to Saudi Arabia, hold off. I say hold off. Come until you listen to what I'm saying. Maybe you don't have to go. And if you're in UAE already, Kadama, somewhere, listen to me. Maybe it's time to create something so you can leave and go back and be with your children. That makes me very sad. If you don't see your children or your husband, your wife, it makes me sad, so we're solving it. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to read the countries. It takes me, was timed it for me last time. It took how long? 1 minute, 55 seconds. The last time I did it took 1 minute, 30 seconds. So let's do it. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Just listen to the countries, please. If I don't pronounce it right, blame my geography teacher. But some of these countries didn't exist when I'm reading doing my geography. Okay, so here we go. Albania, Antigua, Bermuda. I think this was supposed to be Bermuda. Argentina, Armenia, Australia, Austria, Bahrain, Belgium, Bolivia, Bosnia, Bulgaria, Cambodia, Canada, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Croatia, Cyprus, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Estonia, Ethiopia, Finland, France, Gambia, Germany, Ghana, Gibraltar, Greece, Guatemala, Guyana, Hong Kong, Hungary, Iceland, India, Indonesia, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Jordan, Kenya, Kuwait, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Macau, Madagascar, Malaysia, Malta, Mauritius, Mexico, Moldova, Mongolia, Morocco, Namibia, Netherlands, New Zealand, Nigeria, North Macedonia, Norway, Oman, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Poland, Portugal, Qatar, Romania, Rwanda, Saudi Arabia, Senegal, Serbia, Singapore, Slovakia, Slovenia, South Africa, South Korea, Spain, Sri Lanka, Sweden, Switzerland, Tanzania, Thailand, Trinidad and Tobago, Tunisia, Turkey, UAE, or United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom, United States, Uruguay, Uzbekistan, Vietnam, Algeria, Angola, Bahamas, Bangladesh, Benin, Bhutan, Botswana, Brunei, Gabon, Kazakhstan, Laos, Monaco, Mozambique, Pakistan, San Marino, Taiwan. Okay, some countries couldn't read, but when you go in there, you could see all the countries. This was just a screenshot. You couldn't read really good here, but you get the idea. So what happens if you didn't hear the country, your country, but you know someone in one of those countries, you are good. Because what happens, maybe let me tell you what this is before I continue, then I explain how you make the money, okay? It's called Skool. Someone said, oh, you didn't spell it right. It's Skool. That's why I'm wearing a t-shirt. See this? Skool. And I think the original person who created is Sam Evans. He's the CEO. You think about Facebook. Can you imagine knowing about Facebook before it was known globally? That's what's going on. I'm introducing you to something cool and new and great because we want to make money with this. So, and free. We can start free. Sam Owen, the CEO, but someone who made it really great is called Alex Somozi. I don't know if you're familiar with Alex Somozi. If you watch my videos, you know this is the live. But if you watch the video, that's where I explain better. My most recent videos are all about this. So you see Alex Somozi, he made it fun. He created what they call the school games, right? So when you come in and I'm about to share how you make the money, right? But when you start to make your money, this system, by the way, is great. That's why I say it's better than anything else. You can capture people's emails. You can process payments in the same system. It sets up reminders. You can set up Zoom meetings. It sets up reminders for people to come to Zoom meetings. Everything you need is in one place. So, and you can DM people. You know, when you're on TikTok, it's annoying. They don't allow you to DM people. Because they don't allow like real sharing, but here you can have a real conversation, similar to like Instagram, right? It's good. So what he did, this Alex Somozi, when he came on, he's a marketing guy, he made it a game. So starting Feb of 2024, he said, if you come here on TikTok, no, not TikTok, Skool, and you know, I do TikTok a lot, and you start making the money, the one I'm about to share with you, the one who makes the most money, like, is a winner. So they used to say they would show now, they just changed it, by the way, starting this month, but they used to show the best 20. So if you fail in the best 10, he would invite you to go to Vegas, and then he'll show you all the tricks. All the 10 people would have all these discussions to even help you make even more money. So that started in Feb. So people were winning. And if you won, you will not go to compete again. So that was to make it fair. That if you won in Feb, now you're not in March. No, like that. So the winners will just help share their tricks with the others so they can win too. So in September, I started tracking this in August. Myself, I started these things in August to know about it. So I was tracking here and I was laughing. I said, people are making money. It's just, as they make their sales, the numbers move. The numbers move. The one who was the last time you checked was number 3. You come back and they threw him, they're now number 5. And it's like nice even to watch. But these are real people making real money. Only as they're making the sales, the numbers are moving. So in September, I remember the last time I shared the last amount, that was August, and the person who won made $50,000 a month, right? These are individuals, people. They are maybe coach. I'm about to share how you make the money. Let me first finish this. So in September, remember the first one made, the one who won the most in August made $50,000. So in September, they came on and announced, and I said, you know what? Now the winner will get a cyber truck, or will win $100,000. I said, what? They called it October Madness. That was the name of it. So people started competing now in a different way. By the time it ended, the winner got, I think, $132,000. Remember the one in August made only $50,000 a month? Let me check the real number. The one who won last month. Because now they started a new month. Every month they start over, okay? So let me read the number for you, for a person who won in September. I'm reading the system now. Okay, he made, just a young black guy right here. He made $132, 330 in 1 month. But you know what is strange is that, or what is fun, as they were competing, here they show us how much a person made in 1 day in their business. So this one made $50,000 in 1 day, on the last day. That's what put him on top. These people, remember, $50,000 was for a whole month. This one made it in 1 day. The next number 2, the one who was number 2, made $123,876 the whole month, but in 1 day he had made $46,000. Anyway, this is cool. So what's going on now? They started in the month of October, and they are still competing. But this time they invited all the winners who had won since Feb. Now they're participating too. So it's even more fun. Now let's leave that alone. How do you make the money? 3 and 3. 3 maybe and 4. So 3 ways you make the money. You as a layperson, as me and you, those who don't have like much. Those people are running big things. They're charging like $1,000 per hour or something. They are really cool. So like coaches. So 3 ways you make this money. Number 1, the people who come to your community, oh no, that's the way to make the money. What skill? What do you do to make the money? You know, that is, what do you do to make the money and how you make the money. So what do you do to make the money? You do 3 ways. You have a passion, something you are passionate about. Maybe you like to read. All you have to do is come in here and create a reading club. Maybe you're like the way Oprah used to do. Oprah used to have a reading club, she called it reading club, right? And she would say, this month I'm reading this book. And everyone would go and read the book and they would come and discuss. So if you're a person who cares about reading, in fact, this can promote some good thing, good habits. You come and invite other people. You come, it's the whole world. And you could be reading in a different language. It doesn't have to be English. The language you choose to read in is the language. Then you go on your phone, in Facebook, everyone find people who want to read in your language, the one you chose, and invite them to your community. So you create a community of people who like to read. Another one, like young men, you like football. You say, you know what? We love football. We like to watch it together. You can even watch it together. You come on Zoom and watch it together, or some YouTube live or something, and you watch it together. So you create a community and you say, you know what? Over here, we love football. You invite people who love football to be in your community. I'm going to show you how to make money with that whole thing. Then another one, we love cooking. Over here, we love cooking. So you invite all the people who love cooking and say, come, sister, are you listening to me? Sister Salma, you love cooking. You love nutrition. You love exercise. You could even have some kind of fun, like we're learning. People, like, he made this a fun thing. You can say, you know what? Let's go have a community where we lose weight, right? We're all losing weight. We started off with how many? Let's see who loses the most this week. You can make it a game. You could have oh my goodness, this is fun. And then, but on a more serious, okay, that's what number 1. That's a passion. You love cooking, maybe a language. Language, I think, will come in number 2. Number 1 is about passions. The things, you know what, the way I joke about it, I say, think of this thing that you love to do and you forget, you know, my Muslim, to pray. What is that thing? In fact, the Muslim will not love that for you to do that because it makes you forget to pray. Like, if you love to do that thing so much, you forget to pray, you forget to eat, you forget what time it is, you even forget what day it is, that's the thing. That means you love it so much. So you're going to make money doing something you love, right? Passion. Number 2, there are 3. Number 2 is a skill, something you know. So all those things we talked about, you could say, I know how to cook. I'm going to teach people how to cook. Come over here. Like, for example, me, I love to eat traditional. I'm originally from Uganda. I was down in America. Even yesterday, I went to buy matoke. Those of you who know matoke, bananas, green bananas. So you could say, you know what? You want to learn how to cook traditional meals? Come. This is a community over here. We learn how to cook Uganda meals or Pakistani meals, whatever, Indian meals, whatever. And then you have so many people. And where it goes, you can even bring experts. You say, not today, an expert came in to show us even better. Maybe there's a celebrity chef who comes. It's good, it's good. So that was the skill. Or maybe you know a language. I like you quote Uganda a lot because we have here, we're in America, and the children who are born here and they can't speak Luganda, or that's our mother tongue, right? You can say, I have a community over here. For all those people in the diaspora, that's how you call it, come bring your children. I'm teaching them how to speak the mother tongue over here. That's now how they start making money, right? Then number 3, I talked about a skill. Some people use coaching. You know how to coach, to teach people how to do something professional, then you can do that. Also, you make money with that. Number 3 is if you solve a problem. You imagine someone who was addicted to something, maybe addicted to cigarettes. Please like it, please share, like it and share. Keep it active, because if you don't do that, YouTube will forget we are over here. I'm still explaining. So the 3rd category is if you overcame something. You know, that's how people start businesses. Like you had a problem and you solved it. I can use weight again, an example. Maybe you tried to lose weight for years. You tried, it didn't work. But then finally, you figure out how to do it. you can come and create a community to share how you did it. Or maybe you used to smoke. Smoke is a bad habit of smoking. So you say, you know what? I figured out how to stop smoking. Or you come encourage each other. You could create a community just to encourage people to stop smoking, because you share how you did it. Whatever you want to share, you can share. But this is about a struggle that led to success. So that could be the other 3 ways. So this is what happens. Now, the way you make the money, these communities, you start off free. Like right now, as I'm inviting you, is free. You can come free, but inside there, they have a way of charging money. So after a while, you could say, okay, you share some tips, how you can lose weight, whatever. But then if you need some coaching, you can pay this. But everything is inside. That's why I said this is really cool. It's like a Facebook group, but there are things that are happening inside. So you can say this, you create like a video, whatever, the course, you show people how to do something, but then you lock it. You lock it because there you say this is a class and I'm charging $50 to watch this one. So when someone tries to click it, it says pay 50. And if they pay 50, they click and watch it. Can you imagine? People who do these courses you see online, they have to pay for them to store them somewhere. But now everything is in here and they're processing. The reason my daughters keep saying, why don't you charge money for you? I say, I don't want to go into merchant accounts. I don't want to hold merchant account. You don't have to have a merchant account to process cards. I say, I used it to have it. I didn't want to do that anymore. But now everything is inside here. So you don't have to know about merchant accounts and how things are processed. You just connect your bank account and the money you make, they send it in about 7 days. I think they're sending even 7 days. Every 7 days, they're sending money to your bank account. I just started recently, but I've received some money already in my bank account. Ronnie, how are you, Ronnie? How did you get here, Ronnie? How did you know I'm here? Ronnie, all the way from, where are you? Rakai? Welcome. Okay, so those are the ways you make the money. Those are the things you have to do. I said, if you have a passion, everyone has a passion. Maybe you want to teach people, young people how, something you want to teach. But remember, if you are going to involve young people, then it has to be you. You come and join, but then, of course, if there is a life going on, you can sit with your children or something like that. But it can also be you. You want to learn something. Whatever you can teach, you can do in here, but it's not free. You charge some money. The good thing about this is, because I belong to some communities, and if, for example, you join a community and they charge maybe $30 a month, the value you get, even in just being in that community for 1 day, oh my goodness, they bring people who, for example, know marketing. Me, I like to learn marketing. So they can come, they can announce that today we have this guest. They're going to come and teach us marketing. If you go and attend just that one Zoom in the whole month, it's enough for you to get the value of the $30 that you pay a month. So these are very, very valuable. Now, you think about a footballer, someone. Okay, any game, pick a game you're passionate about. So if you start getting people to your community, and then you announce, you know what? You know those people who win gold medals? Tell me, who was the best runner? The one who ran the fastest last season. Who's following those things? Can you imagine if you can bring that person? Okay, imagine Messi. You know Messi, the footballer? You create a community for footballers and for people who love football, and then you say, you know what? I'll bring you Messi. Even if you brought Messi for 15 minutes. And you know what I've also noticed? The people who are up there, the way you think they're up there, actually when you say, please, can you give us 15 minutes over here? They will come. They say, okay, my fans, they love you so much. They want to talk to you for 15 minutes. They will come. And sometimes they even stay a whole hour. You set up a Zoom. Zoom is free for 40 minutes. You bring him or her. They talk to them. These people are going to love your community. You see? So do you have any questions so far from what I just said? It's for those of you who watched from the beginning. Because I want to go back to the pains of the parents. The parents and the husbands and the wives who leave their families to go to other countries to make money. I'm at war with that one. That's what took me to TikTok, because it had this Togenda Chikucheo song. I said, really? People, if they could do something from their home, and even if it's just here in America, people, but they're meanwhile asking me your questions as I'm speaking. You can put your question. Let me check the chat. You can ask me anything from the thing I just said. Ask me any question that I'll answer. So if you want to, oh, I didn't put this for you. If you want to come to my community, remember I said it's free. By the way, it's going to be free for a short time. It's going to be free as long as I can manage it without someone managing it for me. By the way, there's something going on. Those of you who are looking for jobs, there's a job of community manager. So if you come, for example, to my community and watch how I'm managing it and get used to, and if you're really like a go-getter, I call them go-getters, you could ask me to be a moderator. If you're really good at like the way you respond, because they also give you points when you're in there. If you're commenting and liking and doing the thing, they give you, they're called gamifications, they're 9. So if you can get your level to the level, like in my community, you become like number 4, 5, I know you are a go-getter. So I could give you to be a moderator. And if I give you that, now you learn how to manage a community. Now soon you could act a job, because these people are very busy. You could, I know the group where I pay a month to be. The person managing it is in China. He's a graduate, guy with a degree. They hired him to manage a community. He's making really good money. So that's another opportunity that's going to come up. You see that people are saying, school manager, school. When I say school, I mean school, SKOL. It's going to be a job. So that's an incentive for you to come to my community to learn how these communities are run, so that maybe at some point, for example, if you are managing my community right now, I'm inviting you right now to come and apply to join, right? I wouldn't have to be the one doing it, because right now I do it myself. Like when you go apply, I've done it live, by the way, here. You click, you go, you answer 3 questions. After I finish answering them, come back here and say, I just did. So look up there and approve you. But if I had a manager, they'll be the one doing that. They approve posts. You think about a Facebook group, the way it's run. This is how it's like this, only here people are more active. Like they are teaching in posts, they're doing so many things that are happening. So you have to be watching, someone watching it. That's a job. So for even if you don't have any reason for you coming to my group, have that one of practicing, of seeing how a group is run. Mine is new. I just created it. But you see as we are going, you see how a group is set up, how posts are done, the thing I just explained, how it becomes a what? How to set up a Zoom link, because the Zoom link is inside there. I already set up mine. How to do what? And then you're gonna have like custom, they call them member of the month, you rank them. And then you see how to add on a school, you call it classroom. Yes, classroom, how to set it up. If you learn all these things, believe me, you can land yourself a community manager job. Maybe you're gonna land it with me, because soon I'm going to need a manager in mine, because I can't do all this alone. So if I'm motivating you to do that, click that link. Let me put it again. Click and go apply. Right now it's free, but at some point I'm gonna make it paid. But right now, as you're watching me, I decided to make it free. By the way, I have another one that's paid, but I'm not talking about that today. We'll talk about that another day. Now, for those people, remember I said I'm going to be here for a long time. Invite your friends, because I'm doing it while I'm here. Apply, I approve you, and then I have a Zoom already set inside. When I leave here, when I end this live, I'll invite all of you who have signed up to come in Zoom so I can show you inside. There are things you can't see right now. I can't share them here, but you see, I show you things, you'll be surprised what people are doing, because people are making money, and they're making serious money, and they're making serious money not doing much. Because, for example, the young man they interviewed recently, he is just helping people to apply for jobs. He mastered how you apply for a job in USA, and he's showing people how to apply for jobs. Okay, this is how you write your resume. Do you know an example that's like that? This is a season, for those of you who are in other countries, this is a season to apply for the DV lottery, the American DV lottery. Now people make money just helping people apply. Can you imagine? Something you think is simple. Just how to fill out the form, how you make sure you don't miss anything, how you make sure your photo is right, and they make money. So the same thing, you can do it over here. You say, you know me, I show people how to do this thing. And there are many people who want to learn how to do that thing so they don't make mistakes, and you end up making money, I'm telling you. And if you are, like I said, if you're in a country that is not listed, you come and find another person whose country is listed. If you're in Uganda, for example, Uganda is not listed. You find someone in Kenya. Now, someone in Kenya is the only responsibility that you can't do because your country is not listed. You cannot pay money and you cannot receive money. That means you're going to use their bank account to pay the fee that's paid. Oh, I didn't mention the fee. It costs $99 to have this community. You think about it like that's the cost of rent. So when you are doing all these things, making sure you can make at least $100. And how did I miss that? Let me explain that. So the way you make the money, the real money, I mean the numbers, it's 99, right? You pay $99, but they give you 2 weeks. So if you are in my community, you know, I created this community just to share people, to show you how to do this. So I'll explain to you that, you know what? Before you sign up to create your own community, right now I'm asking you to come to mine, and it's free. Mine is free. But before you rush off to go create your own, let's plan first. For example, I could say, go to TikTok and start talking about, you know what? I'm going to start a community and I'm going to be teaching Arabic. Okay? So, if you are interested, please add interested. In fact, in Instagram, that's where they like that thing of add interested, add ready, or whatever. So you go post and say interested, add interested. Now, all those people who say add interested, or you say follow and send me a message, all those people who are contacting you, I'll say invite them to your phone number or YouTube or email or something. So get to know who they are. You need only 3 people. So not really 3 if you're doing subscription. It depends how much you want to charge. So make sure you have at least some people who are interested in what you're doing, right? Then you come to me, you say, you know what, I think I'm ready to start a free trial. Because the free trial is 14 days. So they give you 14 days free. Now, your job, if you want to do this free of charge for you, is to make sure you have 40 people who are going to pay you $100 within those 14 days. So let's assume, like for me, the way I did it, I knew I had to have $100 by the end of the 14 days. My other community, not this one, I have to. So I like to be cheap, so I charged only $10. So but for me, in the other community, I'm teaching affiliate marketing, digital marketing. I'm teaching serious stuff in the other one. This one, I'm only teaching you how to start a community. It's not too much. If you want to come to the other one, it's 10 now, but soon I'll change it to, I think, 47 because it's getting hectic over there. So I put at 10. That means there is a little fee they charge. So when people pay 10, actually what you get finally is like 9 something. So think of it like they take off a little fee. So if you want to have $100, you need to have at least 11 people. So you know at least it's 110. You get the math, right? So if you can get 11 people in 14 days to come and build your community, you'll never pay a single dime because they are paying every month. This is membership, subscription, right? So that's how you make the money. Now, there are people who charge $999. I keep laughing about that. Let me put in the chat. $999 a month. Who does that? I think they gave them a highest that can charge. So they charge $999 a month to be in their community. These are people who are charging really a skill, like something. You think of it like going to school. They're not joking. $1,000 a month. So those kinds, this 100 is nothing. They pay the 100, but the one customer pays and they have profit immediately. This is serious stuff. But I'm talking to you if you don't have skills, my skills. And if you're in Uganda also, you could get someone to pay for you. If you know them, maybe they are your brother, your sister, and they're not interested in doing this, but they want to just support you, they come and put in their bank account. That means that's the account we use to pay the 99, and also that's the account where they send the money, right? And they're sending the money really quickly. When you charge $10 today, in 7 days they're sending it to your bank account. That's how fast they are. I do affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing takes a while because it has to go through what we call the refund period. So like when we do affiliate product programs, some of them allow a refund period. So until someone says I'm not refunding, and sometimes it takes like 30 days, you see the money that you made it, but it doesn't come to your bank account until it goes through a refund period. So for these, they don't have any refund period. The person can cancel. They can say, I've canceled my subscription, but they don't get what they paid already. They allow them to go through the month, then they'll not charge again. So there's no refunding, which is a good thing. So once you make your money, in 7 days, it's coming to your bank account. How fast, how cool is that? I haven't seen that kind of system. So when a friend is helping you, assuming you trust that friend, they're going to come and create the account, and then they're going to allow you to come and be a member in their account free. Now, once you are in there, they're going to make you an administrator. So when they make you an administrator, that means you can see everything. You'll see how much money you're making. You'll see how much money is going to the bank, everything. So you assuming you trust them, right? You're going to see. You'll know that, okay, last week they sent you 200. Now they sent you this amount because you can see it. So just because you are not in these countries that I listed, by the way, if you joined me later, I started off by reading all the countries where this is. But I'm also so happy for West Africa because everything I do here, they exclude Nigeria, Ghana, all the West African countries. But this time, they allowed you. So you better take this opportunity. But I haven't seen a person who has paid. I'm waiting to see someone from Nigeria who makes a payment and goes through. Because normally the reason why Nigeria or West Africa is left out is to do with the banks and their payment methods. So, but if they allow you, if you are in Nigeria and you watch this, please come, let's test it out because it will be gold for West Africa. If you come and use a Visa card from Nigeria and you put it in this system and says yes, that's pure gold for you. Because I'm hearing people are crying almost, crying like this, not real tears, begging, can they take us? No. Every system says no. So if you find the only system that allows is YouTube, you can do a YouTube channel from Nigeria. So that's the one I know. You're going to go and create a community, just teaching people how to create communities. And you're going to make money that way, just because they found something they can do. Okay, so you're watching me, someone in Nigeria, share this. Let them come to me. I'm going to show you something. So is there anyone who is applying as I'm speaking? Is there anyone who is applying, please? If you are applying, I've had people who come here and apply. I'm sharing the link one more time. It's right there. Because what's going on, this is what I want to do. It's easier when I'm here because I can answer your question. I do this even when I'm on TikTok. I do things when I'm live so someone can go and come back and tell me, okay, I found a problem or something. So please, when you click that link, this is free, what I'm talking about. Although, like I said, I'll change it soon when I need the manager. When I need a manager to pay, I'll have to make it paid community. Right now, my intention is to share with you that this is possible. So what I'm going to do when you go and apply, and I have members who are joining, we go on Zoom. They call it onboarding. Then I show you how this whole thing works. And if you see the kind of money people are making inside, you say, what? What are they doing? Actually, what they're doing, they're just sharing whatever they know. But you have to do it, you take it seriously. The way you get the people, you start with your phone. If you know that you love cooking, I didn't even mention the other things that you could do. People who love fashion for especially young, maybe older people too, like me, I don't know. But if you like fashion, you can be a person who is sharing the latest fashion and this, and you have a community about that. Or makeup, you show people how to do makeup right. It's like, and then they become, there are products associated with that. For example, if you have, I like to use football a lot because it's a common thing. if you have a community full of young people, they are all between 18 and 25, you know, that's the age, right? And maybe you're older men too. And what happens, you know, they will buy t-shirts, especially if the t-shirts to do with something like Messi, like I said, Messi t-shirts. You can say, I sell t-shirts, you make a commission on that. You can sell shoes, and then the other things you can sell to those people just because you know they're young people. Maybe they like phones or they like whatever young people like. Now you get into affiliate marketing. I can show you how to do that. Also, you just sign up, Amazon.com. And now you have a community, you have their emails, you can then bring them in Zoom. Now you can sell to them other things, see? And they're going to love you because normally when you sell them those things, there's a discount. You get them a good deal and then they're happy. Just make sure you get to know them really well. You know their countries, where they come from, you know their ages, you know their passions. Then you bring them things they like. Okay? So you do fitness. Oh, you like fitness? What do you mean? You like fitness or you like to teach people fitness? There are two things. Because when you come and you create a community about fitness, that means you're going to share fitness tips with the others. Is that what you're saying? Or you want to join a community that does fitness? Someone adding fitness. Yes? So what is it? Are you going to advise people how to do fitness? Let me see. Makeup for ladies, but you're a male, right? You're putting makeup. No, put something you can do. Put something. Okay, click that link and go join. Click it, go join the community. Come back, tell me. Click that link. Tell me if you can see join on it. Please, those of you who are watching me, I'm being practical today. I'm asking you to please click that link and go see what I'm talking about. This is a free community. Other communities are paid. Even me, I have a paid one. If I put a link for it, you see that it's charging money. But this is a new thing that I'm doing. I'm not charging you any money. So just go and be in there free. And you know the weird thing they do? Once someone goes in and they're free, you can't turn up and say, oh, now come pay. So once you join a community and you're free, you're going to be for free as long as it exists, because they can't turn around and say, oh, now come pay. But you can pay for other things they introduce. So that's a cool thing, to be the first person to get in. Motiva Agency, click on it and come back and tell me what you see. Click on that link. Let me put it again. Please, all of you who are watching, I'm here for a while. Go click and see, tell me what you see, if it's allowing you to join or something. Because depending, it doesn't stop you, but I'll be the one to stop you, because if I look at your country or the questions you ask, ask three questions, depending how you answer them, I'll be the one to say no. The system will only say no if there is payment involved, because it won't take your payment. But as far as this community, I'll allow you to, it doesn't stop you. I'll be the only one saying no. But I haven't said no to anyone. We just started it. I just opened this community. Yeah. Only if I ask you the three questions and the way you answer them or you don't answer them. I used to have a Facebook group where I would ask people questions. They don't answer them. So if you don't answer them, that means really you are not interested in this. You take the time to answer it. I'll approve you and come back here and say, you know what, I just applied. And let's see. Sister Salma, are you in there? Salma, I think Malaysia is off. Okay, Malaysia slept. Malaysia, you went without saying bye? Say bye next time. I didn't say hello to you at the beginning, but I did later. Okay, did you try it? Go click on the link and let me know what you see. Because I had a lady here who came back and said, it allows me to join. Oh, okay. So that's good. So all of you, please try it. That's why I did this live. I wanted to make it easier for you. Okay, if it allows you to join. How about Sherina? Sherina, are you still here? Please use that link, this opportunity to come. I'm going to show you how you use your passion, something you really love, how you use a skill. Maybe you don't even know you have a skill when you really do, because there are things you do that other people don't know how to do. Like people who plait hair. I have my daughter, she does it herself. She does cornrows in her head. I said, what, you do it like that? Maybe you can start and show people how to plait hair. There are things you do, and other people would love to know how you do those. Or you just want to, I was talking about how old people would benefit from just laughing. I was watching videos from this Southeast Asia, somewhere. There were the ladies would, I think men too, they were coming outside actually, and they're walking in circles like this, and all they were doing was clapping and laughing. I said, what? Yes, because it's good for them. Can you imagine if you're so creative? Creativity is needed here. You say, you know what? Why did you change it? Angel, but hampered. Who is this? Angel? Why did you remove it? Put it. Let me see what you are putting. Can you imagine going to your community? Because the good thing about this is online. You don't have to meet them physically. You invite them to come online, right? Maybe you're going to do it physically. I don't know. This is an idea. You say, you know what? I'll take care of your old people. I'll make sure they come together and they share stories. People, for me, when I'm talking to my daughter, they say, but you talk about those stories and those stories. Yes, they're fun stories, because if you find someone and you can share a story, and you are the only people who can understand it. Because, for example, I was here in America when Obama became president. Can you imagine if we participated in the whole thing? Can you imagine if I'm talking to young people, like right now, who are like maybe 20 years young or whatever? I'll be telling them, you know what? We were here when they elected the first Black president in America. They'll say, what? So how did that happen? So you share stories. But I'm saying now, if I'm talking to a person who was really there when it happened, so much went on in that election. So you can say, okay, let's talk about that. If you created a community where old people can talk about this, have you seen people who went to World War II or World War I, World War II, right? World War II are the ones who are still here. They enjoy talking to each other about those things. So create a community and say, you know what? Old people come here, have all your conversation. They'll be laughing and see, I just gave you a business idea. And you know who is paying for it? Their children. Their children will be the one to say, you know what? When mom goes and talks to those other people, she comes back happy. Yes, actually, I wish I could find a community like that for my mom, because that's a good one. Did you hear how I came up with that idea? Yes. So, Angel, where are you? Go try to see if they allow you. Or if I'll allow you. Go see if you can see the join button. You answer 3 questions. So you answer 3 questions and come back here and say, you know what? I applied. I'll go and check. Let me see. I'll go and check it. If there is anyone waiting, I'll approve you right here. And then I'll show you what we do next. We are fighting poverty. Did I tell you that? We are fighting poverty. And share with anyone. Let me see. Share with anyone you know who is thinking about going to another country. Let's start right there. Someone. Oh, okay. I'm looking at the new members. Someone. Where is Sherina? I don't see Sherina in here. Are you still here, Sherina? Okay. Understand your patience. Come. Just come and apply to join. I'll look at your application and see if you qualify. Remember, the intention is we want to learn how to make money online. Sister Salma, I think you left. You didn't apply. Let me find you here on my other phone. I don't see you in the chat anymore. Are you still here? I didn't see your application, Sister Salma. Sister Salma, you don't want it to be paid before you join. Okay? Let me ask her here. She needs to join before I make it a paid community, or she's left out. I'm inviting her using another phone. Please go try to click on it and see. You didn't join. I'm sending her a message. She was in a chat, but I think she left. She didn't get a chance to join while still free. Because when you come back 1 year later, you see how much I'll be charging for this community. Because it will have changed. We are sharing tips. They can't be free. So those of you who are just joining, did I even introduce myself? I'm Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner in Virginia, USA, and I'm very passionate about people taking care of themselves. I don't believe in being an employee. I'm sorry, I don't. And I got that from over here. These books, they are written by Robert Kiyosaki. This one talks about assets. Every single person in their mind, they have to think about creating assets. Assets could be like a house for rent. I'm not talking about a house you sleep in. He got in trouble for saying a house is an asset. A house is not an asset. A house you sleep in. Because he was right. If a house you just sleep in it, it's not an asset according to his definition. Because an asset puts money in your pocket. That's how you go and make some money. So you can't make money from your house, only if you do it the way the Americans are doing it. They rent some rooms in there. They make some money from the house they live in. That's different. But I'm talking about a house you live in. He was talking about a house for rent. That's why he made him millions in houses. He started with houses, then he was doing apartments and all these things, real estate. So after he teaches us that, and after I got that, there's something else he talked about, which I haven't mentioned here. Passive income. Let me put in the chat. I need to be chatting. Passive income. He talked about the importance of passive income, and I'm typing it in the chat. Passive income. Passive income, although some people are starting to say, no, it's not passive income. Actually, it is passive income. Because if you build a house and every month you go and collect rent, it's still passive because you're not actively working every day to get it. Although you may be, repairing the house or paying the repairs or something like that, but still, you're fixing things, but still, it's sort of passive. Because for me, passive income is going to help you when you're in the hospital. It's going to help you when you can't work. It will still help your family. Like when my husband had an accident and we didn't have the money. See, if you have passive income coming, it helps. That's why. But now, not everyone can buy a house. That's why I'm very passionate about the online. Because online, you can do things without a lot of money. Like this thing I'm talking about right now, it makes you passive income. You know why it's passive? Because people pay every month. And the other way you make money, I think I didn't mention yet, is you recommend it. So when you recommend it, remember, they pay, some of you just joined, you pay $100 every month, right? To rent this space. Now, if you recommend another person and they go create their own space, I call it a room, but it's on the internet, and they pay 100 and you recommended them, you make 40% commission. This model is like ClickFunnels. I don't know if you're familiar with ClickFunnels. People made a lot of money with ClickFunnels. Because once you recommend a person, you think of it like this, like a telephone service. Here in America, we use AT&T, and others, Verizon. So if Verizon came or AT&T came and said, for every customer recommend, I'll pay you 40% as long as they're still my customer. So that means every time the person pays their telephone bill, the company, this Verizon or AT&T is sending you 40% commission. So what this company is saying is sending the Skool is paying $39. But remember, it's monthly, which means now I'm going. I wish I knew who is watching me, because I'll tell you something. Tell me, give me an example. How much money do you want to make a month? I want someone who is in a developing country. Let me see. Oh, wait. Positive cash flow can take you in case of any emergency, accident, job loss. Yes. Ashraf, you are here. Do you know Ashraf? Ashraf, this time, this is for you. Only you don't know yet. And thank you for putting a comment. I didn't know you were watching. Ashraf, try this. This one, You are very smart. Now I found something for you. You know the things I've been talking about? They were high ticket stuff. They were costing a lot of money. Now, Ashraf, I keep saying you are a very smart person. You are there when I was reading these books. You have the knowledge. Now, click that link and go see if this is relevant to you, because I'm going to show you how to make money. And you're going to make money. Do you know any person who lives in Kenya or Tanzania or Rwanda? I don't know why they left Uganda out. Do you know any person who lives in UAE or Saudi Arabia or Rwanda, Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, any country, any other country that's not Uganda? I don't know what Uganda did. They excluded you. You have to beg to bring you. Ashraf, that's for you. Please click it, because I'm going to show you how you make money with this Skool thing. Okay, I was explaining how much money. Okay, Ashraf, let me start with you so you can understand. How much money would you be okay for you to make in Uganda right now? Let's call it extra. I know you already have your own business and stuff, but how much money would make you happy? You say, you know what? I don't want to go to America. I don't want to go to UAE or Saudi, all those where all these people are going from Uganda. How much would it be? So I can show you how you make it with this community, Skool community. Put some amount of Uganda money. Put Ashraf. Put Uganda money. Or who else wants to put? How much money do you want to make? You can put the money in your currency. You can convert it, because they pay you in dollars. Put an amount. I'm going to show you how you make it. Because when you are just talking, that's why I said today I'm going to be live for a long time. When we are just talking, you can't figure it. You say, really? Is that possible? I want to show you how it's possible. I'm waiting. Who is putting an amount? Put in the chat. You know, when I'm on TikTok, people put their amounts really quickly. Let's compete with TikTok. So how much money do you have to make? Put the currency where it is. If it's Uganda shillings, put it for me. If it's dollars, put it for me. How much money? Please, all of you who are watching, you are free to use the chat. The chat is free. And you can also give me some money if you have some money too. You see this dollar sign? It's called chat. You know, only my daughter. One time I think I got someone. People have tipped me when I'm live here, but actually it's right there. Did you see this dollar sign? That dollar sign they called chat. What? It's oh my goodness, what's the name of it? It's when you pay some, oh wait, it's called a super chat. You can do a super chat or super sticker. No, it's super chat. You can tip someone when they are teaching you something, some nice thing. But some people, when they have a chat that's running too much and the person can't read their comment, they use the super chat to stop it, because a super chat puts your comment on top, like so someone can see your comment. Ashraf, you don't want money? Okay, who else? Kalibara, how much do you want to make a month? Put Uganda shillings or USA dollars. Please, those of you who are watching, what I'm talking about here is about making money online, and anyone can do it. You can use any language you choose. It's only the signing up that requires English, but I think they have a version for German and French, because I see people competing and their language is French or their language is German. So, and if you're Muslim, there are many Muslims there competing. There is right now. This is fun. I'm telling you, it's fun. Right now, they're showing the list of 100 people they have leaderboards inside. That's why I'm going to do a zoom after here so you can see these things. When you see reality showing up, you say, what? All these people? Yes. And they're not joking. They're not joking. And the good thing about this, they share. They tell you, this is how I make my money. So you go watch and also learn to do the same. Is anyone applying to the community, or are you putting a comment? I left. I want to see. 1 million. Okay. Do you know, I was checking, the exchange rate is low now. Uganda is getting better, is according to what I saw. So please invite your friends. I'm still here. So 1 million Uganda shilling. Last time I checked Uganda dollar against the dollar, it was actually low, which means the Uganda shilling is getting better. So I saw 3,600. So it's about $278, okay? So if it's 278, divide by 39. You need to, really? You need only 7 people. 7 people. So if you recommend 7 people, it will be 39 times 7. Wait, 39 times 7. And times 36. Okay, let's say 8 people. Call it 8 because there is a little fee they take off. So, yeah. So that you make at least $300. Can you imagine if you went to TikTok or Instagram or WhatsApp or Telegram, and all you had to do was find 8 people to start to open up Skool? How long do you think it will take you? 8 people. And that's just one source of income. Remember, I told you that that's when you recommend, you make the 39. But if you have your own little community over here, maybe you share about football, who is winning and who is, maybe you charge maybe $5. $5 a month. $5 is how much? Let me see. No, let's just say 10,000 a month. How much is that in dollars? It's a little. Okay, it's about $3 or less, $2.50. How much would you pay if someone had a community? I'm asking you now. I'm a Motuba agency. If there was a community that updated you about football, let's assume you love football, and you can go there anytime to know about football, and they bring all the commentators, all those big names you like to see, the best footballers in Uganda, they can bring them and you can ask them any questions. How much would you pay a month? Let me show you how you make the money. How much would you be willing to pay a month? Put Uganda money. Let me see. Ashraf, are you still here, Ashraf? Oh, you put 50 million. I know you put 50 million. Okay. Motua, look at the challenge. You put 1 million, he wants 50. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's put 50. Okay, you want 50 million, but the exchange rate is down now. Let me see in dollars. It's about 13,000. Okay, about $13,000. Let me tell you something, Ashraf. The person who created this, so his name, not who created, the one who came on as the co-owner, his name is Alex Homozi. When he came to create this system to show us how to make money, he said that most people, especially YouTubers and all those of us who do marketing, they say their goal for them to be happy would be to make $10,000 a month. That's what they say. So he said, let me show you how you make $10,000 a month. He has the model inside. So when you come and sign up in these groups, he shows you how you get to 10,000. So yours is above. Yours is above, Ashraf. So how much are you making right now? Because you could throw out 50,000, like it's a fun number to see, but how much are you making? Because this is to do with something called self-image. If your self-image right now, I mean, the way you feel, your worth, you are in Uganda and you are not making at least $10, $10 million, you can't talk about 50 million because your brain cannot conceive it. Do you know that thing they talk about? Let me see. You're not playing at all. Let me see. 10 million. Okay. Okay. That's better. That's better now. Now you can conceive 10 million. Let me give you 10 million. But 50, Okay, your brain can conceive 10. Okay, divide by, but you didn't apply, Ashraf. Apply to join my group. It's my community and it's free. Let me see what that is in Uganda shilling in dollars. Okay, 2,800. That makes sense. Now 2,800 divided by 39. So if all you had to do was recommend people, you know the kind of people you recommend is like 72. The good thing about this, let me tell you the good thing about this. Once you recommend a person, that's already a person. So you don't have to go and find them again next month. So you keep adding on. It's cumulative. So 1, 2, 3. When you get to 72, you have your 10 million. So how long will it take you to get 10 million? The people who use, 72 people. How long do you think it take you? If you came to YouTube and TikTok, or maybe not YouTube, TikTok is the easiest, and Instagram and Facebook. And you say, I'm over here, I'm showing you, especially people who have a skill. Let me tell you how this one is easy to make money. I was talking to my niece actually, and she teaches Quran in Uganda. She has a school. So I said, if you come online here and create this community, you don't have to teach only people in Uganda. Now you can teach people in the whole wide world. Can you imagine? When my daughter was learning Quran, when we went on memorization, the teachers were teaching from Pakistan. At that time, they were using GoToMeeting to teach her and all this stuff on the phone, because at some point she would be still in school. So at some point she would have her Quran in her backpack and she would be reciting on her phone. Right now, you can come online here and say, I'm teaching your children Quran right here. And people are going to pay you. At that time, we're paying, that was a long time ago. My daughter is like 25 now. That was a long time ago. She was like 10 when we were doing this. So they were charging $30 a month. Now, can you imagine if you had a community right now? You would charge at least 50. Now, Ashraf, I'm giving you a business idea, okay? You don't have to be the one teaching. Listen to me, Ashraf. You don't have to be the one teaching. You can get someone who teaches Quran and just put them here, there in your community. So if you say $50 a month, remember, we are looking for 3,000. No, 2,800. 2,800 is what we are looking for. Paying $50, you need 56. Now, if you came on in this whole world wide web, which is the whole world, and you say, I'm looking for 56 parents who can pay so I can teach their children Quran or Islam. Because what happens, you need 56 ongoing. So some people could come and pay 6 months and leave. Then you make sure you're enrolling new ones. Are you getting me? I'm showing you something that's so special. And once you are in there, you are not in charge of charging the payments. Once people come and create the account and they start paying the first 50, guess what? If their card fails, they're the ones sending them the notification. They're the ones doing, the whole system is dealing with all this. They're sending them the emails. That's the making of, his name is Alex Sommers. I think what he did here is gold. And me, I'm talking about it. I bought my own t-shirt. They didn't give it to me. I bought it. I said I have to talk about this because my mission was to share how people can make money from anywhere. But before, the things I was sharing tended to be, you have to have high school education, you have to come and buy the course, you have to come and do this. But this, if you're smart enough, and if you are shy, I'll show you how to get on camera, because you have to get on camera. That one has to be done. Because if you don't get on camera, let me show you. Now I'm getting to marketing to show you how marketing works. People will buy here online from you if they feel like they know you, they like you, they trust you. 3 things have to happen. They feel like they know you, they feel like they like you, and they trust you. So how is that going to happen if you're not showing up? The only way it's going to happen is if you come maybe on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram or YouTube and say, you know what? I have a community, I'm teaching your children Quran. I have a community, I'm teaching your children this language. I have a community, and people are going to add comments, ask you questions. Then you could say, okay, connect with me on Facebook or WhatsApp or whatever. People have to feel like they know you. And the more you post, that's why we post a lot. I've not been posting too much these days, but most people saw me in TikTok. I'm posting. As I'm posting, people start feeling like they know me, although they don't, because they're just seeing me in the camera, right? But they feel like they know you. And then whenever they see you, they know the message. It's about Quran. Now, or it's about teaching them English, or it's about teaching them Arabic. It's about teaching them Luganda. It's about teaching them how to cook. It's about teaching them how to lose weight. So you make sure your message is the same. The message is the same. It's called branding. You come with the same message. Now, as this time takes on, the people who are hesitant, they are looking at you like this. I wonder what she's doing. They start doing like this. Then they start liking and adding a comment and sending you a message. Start getting comfortable with you. That means they're starting to trust you a little bit. Now, we take them in a free community. That's what they're saying over here. That make it free. That's why I made mine free. You come to a free community, you get them out. Now you're taking them to a free community. Assuming you started a community. So now they start asking, so how does this work? So how do I pay? And how many hours do you teach? And what are you really teaching? And how are you really teaching? You answer their question. Now they start trusting you. That's when they'll get out their card and pay. Did you get that? They feel like they know you, they like you, they trust you. So if you can get them to that point, you have yourself a customer, you have yourself a very easy way to make money. Okay? Does it make sense? Let me see. Oh, Pose is here. I'm learning from your video day by day. I learn my to continue to basic. Thank you, but I'm not happy with you though. Pose, she's in my community, in the paid one. I'm not happy. You are learning, but you're not taking action. Pose, I'm talking to you now. I'm sorry. Okay, come join my free, but my free community is for people who are active only. Do you want to come to my free one? I created a free one. She's in a paid one. Do you want to come? This one, you can't be there when you are number one. You know, they call them gamifications. You decide then to line levels, right? You know how you like people's things on TikTok and Facebook and everywhere, and you don't get anything? Here you get recognized. So if you like someone's post or you add a comment, they give you marks. So there is level 1 to 9. So if you are in my community and you stay at level 1, you know I get it a bad name this time. You know what the name I gave it? Shadow. They ask you to name them. That when someone is at level 1, what do you call them? I asked ChatGPT to help me. In the other community, I call them, what do we call the other one? I gave them, they were like looking and just watching or something. But this one I said shadow. When you are a shadow, what does the shadow do? It's not real. So if you came to a community and you came to learn how to make money and you decide to be a shadow means you are not doing anything. You joined, you didn't like anything, you didn't add a comment on anything, you might as well leave. So what I'm going to do, I'll give those shadows 1 month. You know, people know me that I'm tough. So 1 month, you be in my community, and let me give you a link. Let me invite you. But make sure you're not a shadow by month 2. It's free, this one. So the way I'm doing it now is the way Alex Somozi, who created the community, this thing, decided that we do it. They said, invite people in the free community. And some of you, I'm going to show you how to start your own community. Others, like Pose, who want to learn marketing, I'll ask you to join my other community. That's where I talk about digital marketing, affiliate marketing, working from all those things. And I also get into deep things. We get into the personal development. You know, the reason why we're not successful, I knew that late. After doing the degrees and all this stuff, I never knew this until I came online here. I bought a course where I learned that actually we all have limiting beliefs. So in the other community, we get deep to that. We have these limiting beliefs. Me, I don't record videos. You know me, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I don't know English. Actually, I don't look good on camera. Actually, I don't do that. Actually, something affected my connection. See? So I you want to say, click on that, and when you click on it and go, come back and tell me what happened. You have to answer. You have to tell me that you applied so I can go approve you. I'm doing everything live here. I said I want to be live until either I can't speak or my phone, because I'm on the phone. But otherwise, I'm here. I'm here intentionally. Please invite your friends. If you have something, let me ask you, what could you share? Pose, let me ask you, what could you share with people? Yeah, thank you, but I'm not very happy, like I said. Click on that if you are still here. Go see, when you apply, come back and tell me that you applied so I can allow you to come in. But remember, you can't be a shadow. Not a shadow, you have to take action. So let's start sharing some skills. I need the list to help you. Let me find, when I read something, I want to find a list here. A list here to guide you. When I say it, you say, yeah, that one is for me. Because when things are coming from that come from your brain, they may be hard. So here we go. When I say something and you think that's what you would, if you had to create a community about that, put in the chat. So number one is, I'm going to read 10 categories. So number one is health and wellness. If you care about nutrition, if you care about fitness, oh, I had this before. If you care about mental health. So who here cares about those? Just type it in the chat. Saying for me is health. So it's nutrition, like Sister Salma who was here earlier. Nutrition would be one. You create a community and share tips. You know, you don't have to really have the knowledge, but you just have to care. So if you care about people eating well, people eating healthy, just create a community and do some research. You just go on the internet, use ChatGPT, use other experts, and share. You go and listen to people who you really believe what they're saying is true. Come and share. You say, you know what? If you have issues with pressure, you know, I had, when my husband had the accident and I had to went through a year of stress, by the time we got out of that, I had developed high blood pressure. And I had to learn about high blood pressure. That's when I knew, okay, you shouldn't eat salt or sugar. Much sugar is not good for you. I learned about leafy greens. I didn't know. They say, eat leafy greens. What do they really mean? Is leafy greens will be spinach and all that kind. And then they eat like, what? They said potassium. Because they had to take my blood and check it and say, okay, you need more potassium over here. So you need to go eat leafy greens and then what was that? Leafy greens, they said, and bananas. And so I educated myself. Now, if you go learn those things, and you assume you want to teach people about good health, how to lose pressure, that could be a community. I'm here sharing tips how to avoid high blood pressure. Exercise, make sure I drink a lot of water, make sure you lose weight. It could be a community about just that. But all you have to do is be passionate and go research and bring the knowledge in here. They can't wait for you next week to teach. And you know what's fun about high blood pressure? Is to go check your numbers. You check your numbers and say, you know what? Because when the first declared me that I had high blood pressure, I could not believe it. It was even a free thing at the masjid. They said, come, let's check ourselves. Because I remember the last time I had checked, I was like 120 something, right? Of maybe 80. That was my number. The lady, in fact, they had a workshop at the masjid here. They said, okay, all of you come, we want to check your wellness, eyes, and they were checking teeth, all these things. So I went to my I said, let's go. So the lady, these were doctors, volunteers. In fact, I remember she had come from Iraq at the masjid. So after she checked me, she said, your number is high. Maybe you just climbed stairs, come back a little bit later. So I come back and she said, it's 156. I said, what? I didn't know. The numbers had changed because of the stress that I was going through. Wow. It had changed. It's from 120 to 150 something. But now, as I'm talking to you, I'm happy. They're back to normal. But I had to educate myself what not to eat, what not to do, what to do. So you can come and share tips. You create a community. Maybe you have your mom or someone who's sick of this disease. You say, you know what? I'm going to create a community and educate other people. This would save other people, be happy that they learned about it. Now, if you are eating a lot of salt, I'll tell you, try to avoid it because it's going to mess you up. If you are eating a lot of sugar, maybe you come and you want to teach people about high blood pressure, diabetes, whatever it is. Weight, the importance of not having too much weight. People, we are dying because of being overweight. Now the weight is cropping up on me now. I see, because I work from home, it's coming. I see it, I feel it. You will say, you have to set yourself a number. You say, you know what? I don't want to go over that kilo, those kilos, or those pounds. So you could have this community accountability where you go check your numbers. You say, you know what? Last time I was 150, it was high. Now it's coming down. Now it's 130. And you have some people to cheer you on. Yes. Do you see? I'm giving you ideas. That was only number one. Wellness, health and wellness. Number two, relationships and family. I wish my friend Hanifa was here because she wants to talk about relationships, all kind of relationships. Moms and their children, dads and their sons, moms and their daughters, siblings, husband, wife, friends. So many relationships are happening. So you can say, for me, in this community, we talk about husbands and sons. Or here we talk about mothers and their daughters. What the issues, how to get it better, how to make it better, or relationships in general. I'm giving you ideas. So you start a community about, okay, they said parenting, marriage, friendships. Now, that's what number 2. I said if I mention something you're passionate about, type in the chat. Okay, number 3 could be spiritual, personal growth. When I talked about personal growth, remember I said you have limiting beliefs, that to be in that category. I say I already started mine, only it has many other things, making money too, but personal development. How do we get better as people? Learning about deep breathing, about being grateful. Over there, we talk about it twice a day. You have to be grateful in the morning when you wake up. You have to be grateful in the evening for what happened during the day. So that's what we talk about in my other community, the paid one. Yeah, so you have that personal development part. Okay, spiritual, if you are meditation, faith, mindfulness, you could actually have a community. You know, these religious people, we just find them at like the masjid at the church, and like when you go to pray. But what about if someone created a community where people just go anytime? And you don't have to go to the masjid, to the prayer place, or to the church, or wherever you go to pray, to remember God, but they just have a community where you just come. But, you know, religious things, I don't know if you can ask money, you're going to make it free. Make it free. In fact, now that I'm talking about it, we need to invite the people who talk about God to come and create these communities. The way they started YouTube channels, only the community is a little bit better, because you could say, I have a Zoom tonight for those people who want to talk about a particular thing. Or maybe you don't feel like you're close enough to God. Please come. I'm losing my connection. Please come. We are here at 7. And then you come and share. You see what I mean? This is beautiful. Okay, so I'll talk about number 3. Number 4, career and professional development. Job skills, leadership, entrepreneurship. So career and professional development, a guy is already doing it. A young man, actually. I talked about them at the beginning. He's just helping people to apply for jobs. The process of applying for a job here in America. Okay, this is how you do your resume right. This is how you do. This is how you present yourself. That's all he's doing in his community. And he's helping people even get jobs. So it could be a community about that. Number 5, it could be education and learning, academic subjects, online courses. Oh, this is cool. Do you know, like here, but in a country, there are these exams that people do. Can you imagine if you are a teacher and create a community? Now, let me talk about Uganda. You have a community where people who are stressed about passing high school exams, HSC, or S4, or even P7, or P7, they are young. Okay, like people, you say, no, I'm helping you over here. If you are talking about America, they'll say the SATs, whatever they have, they're stressed about that. You say, I have a community here. I help people who are going through high school tests and stuff. I'll help you. People will pay happily. Okay? That was that. Or something else. People struggling with mathematics. You say, I have a community over here. I help you with mathematics, English, whatever subject it is. Number 6. Finance and wealth building. Finance. Now you're talking money. Budgeting, investing, passive income. You know, it was funny when you said the word budget. Most people don't use it. Let me put it in the chat. Budget. What does it mean? Is anyone listening to me? What is a budget? Everyone needs a budget. What is a budget? Because they said number 7 was teaching, number 6, finance and wealth building. Who knows what a budget is? Because I remember I started using something looking like a budget when I was a long time ago. I was like 12 or 13 or something. because we would go to school and they used to give us pocket money. You know, it was boarding school. So we're smart. My sister, she's not here with us anymore, but we used to be very smart because when we got the money, like right now, if you are in Uganda and they said, okay, $50,000, this is, oh, Uganda shillings, this is your pocket money. We'll just get it on the first day. We'll say, okay, we have 50,000. Okay, how many days are you going to be at school? 70. Okay, let's say 50. We'll say divide by 50. Okay, that means we're going to spend only $1,000 shillings a day. Do you know we did that? It was interesting. We'll stick with our budget, not eating, not spending more than 1,000 a day. But sometimes we ended up with money left. In fact, it was the strangest thing. Most people, when they go to boarding school, they say it's finished by half, the term is halfway. But for us, because we did the budgeting, it's the same thing you can do with your family. You say, you know what? I'm making $2,000 a month, so I have to pay rent, I have to pay electric and gas and the telephone and the insurance and the car note and all these. You budget it, and then you realize it's not enough. It's not enough. Now you come looking for me to show you how to make some little extra money online because you just figured out it's not enough. Or you see that actually you have more than enough. You say, okay, let's save up some for emergency. That's a budget. I'm teaching budgeting. Okay? When you live by a budget, everything actually becomes very easy because you know maybe it's easy or stressful. It's not enough. It's enough, more than enough. So you don't do those. You can't go shopping when you don't have money for rent because you have a budget. You said, my budget doesn't allow me to eat out. My budget doesn't allow me to buy chicken. My budget doesn't allow me because you know how much you're making and the budget. Okay? I went into that. It's a teaching moment. Okay, finance was number 6. Hobbies, number 7. Hobbies and passions, like sports, I talked about that a lot. Sports, arts, crafts, gaming, whatever you're passionate about, you can create a community about it, and I already explained that. Number 8 is technology and innovation. Yes. Oh, they have a good one here. Coding. You know, it's funny. Remember, I asked you to come to my person. Did you apply to come to my community? Let me check. Did you apply or you didn't? I have to check it. Please apply because this community is free for a while, but I'm going to change it. I'm telling you, I want to show you how to make money online. Only I'm doing it for free right now until I change my mind. When I have to hire someone, that's when you'll see that I'm charging money. Let me see numbers. So who is here to be approved? Ashraf, I'm surprised Ashraf you didn't come. So Ashraf, why do you, are you still even here? Why do you come to my chat all the time when you are not taking action, right? Anyway, I'm talking about hobbies, passions, arts, crafts, gaming. Yes, I applied because when I first came to this school, I didn't know a lot how it works, but now I do. So when you apply to join a community, they look at your application. They ask you, how much do you know about this thing? So this is what we're doing with AI. You know AI, artificial intelligence? So I said, that's a cool one, I think. Let me apply to join. They asked me a few questions. They declined me because they realized I wasn't a coding person. It wasn't for me. I have a young man, Des, in my community. He's the AI guy. Even when he speaks, they speak very different. So I didn't qualify to get into that one. So yeah, you can create a community for coding. People who code programs, they code apps, they do all these things. Yeah. And then there's another guy here on YouTube. Actually, he has like 3 million subscribers. And all he talks about is the new gadgets and the new smartphone. He understands all those things. So if you are like that, you can come create a community, and people who love those kind of things will come, and you share all the tips and whatever's going on. So number 9, that will be for my daughter right here. It says self-care, mental resilience. She likes the self-care stuff. She says I don't do it. Stress management. Yeah, all those things. So you can have a community for that. And number 10, social environment. These are social and environmental impact. These are people who care about volunteering, activism, people who care about the environment, stuff like that. See, I gave you 10 ideas. So did you like any of that? Let me see. You know what? When are you still here, Ahabat? Are you still here? You know when I'm live, when the chat stops active, that's when I stop. That's a sign. Are you still here or you left? Are you still here? Who? Habat, Magala Agency. No, Mutuba Agency. Are you still here or no? Can you hear me? Okay, this is long. I think I'm closing it. But what time is this? Yeah. We're going next. We're going to go to TikTok. TikTok Live, YouTube Live. I invited you to come to my community. I don't think I saw anyone who applied from here. So that means you are not ready. You are still, remember those three? People who do what? What are the three I said? I said people have to feel like they know you, they like you, they trust you. You didn't get any of that from me. So I'm leaving. But I gave you an opportunity to show you how to do this, and it's free. But believe me, it won't be free very soon. Very soon I'll move it, because once I hire someone, oh, you are here. Okay, good. So is it okay to go to TikTok a little bit? I'm asking Motiva Agency, you want a TikTok? We'll go to TikTok. I'm closing this one. Are you okay with that or no? How long could you be on TikTok? Let me see. How long? Because I'm going on TikTok right now. I'm switching from here to TikTok. Could you be on TikTok for like 15 minutes? Yeah, I'll be here for longer, I think. I don't think the phone is. So let me give you one more chance. Those who are just joining. What was it? Apply to come to my community. Remember, I said it's free today. It may not be free. And when you come, I'm going to show you how to use the knowledge you know, the passion you have, the skills you have to create a community that is going to make you money. So keep it open for another minute, then I'm leaving. Okay, are you answering me? Are you answering me, Motuba Agency? Okay, anyone, we click on that, you apply, I'll check on it later. Right now, let me go. Magala Robert. I'm going on this. If you search, let me see, it's going to go, let's go to, no. At this time, I'll not go to the blue one. I'll go to that one, because that's where I posted. I'm going to the international one. Today, I have an international message. The other one is for USA only. USA is better a little bit later, I think. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you watched it here, like now, it means you are not, most likely you're not there at the beginning. So at the beginning, let me recap before, maybe when I close this, it's going to start over. So when it starts over, you can watch where I started. I started off by saying it's really hard. It's really hard these days to make the money that's enough to take care of your family. It's really hard. People are doing, I have people, like say the one who typed there in the chat, working 18 hours here in America. People think that people in America think that easy. They're not. Because the rent is so expensive, you have to pay for the car notes and the insurance and the electric and the gas and all this. And ooh, it's crazy. And some of us who come here and come from other countries, we have to send money every month to take care of our parents, our relatives, all that stuff. So it's not hard. So it's not easy. And it becomes harder. I'm closing. And it becomes harder when you have children. In America, we don't have maids. We don't have anyone helping you. So if you have your child, you take your child with you, or you have to take them to daycare, or very, very expensive. Some people are choosing one parent to be home just because of the cost of daycare, of caring for children. And then one income is not enough. So there is a struggle right there. It's hard. And it's hard when you're a single parent. Now it becomes, woo, you're very stressed all the time. Now, let's talk about the people, the parents who have to go from one country to another. I'm now outside of America. to look for jobs, to work, just to go to look for money. I'm telling you. But they are leaving their children, they are leaving their parents, they are leaving their husband. When I say parents, sometimes you need your parent to be close to your parent, especially if they're getting older. So you leave your children, you leave your parents, you leave your husband or wife. It's like the families are all disconnected because of this money. So I'm saying you don't have to leave your family. You don't have to leave your children. You don't have to leave your husband and wife. How can you be husband and wife when you are 10 years apart? Like you went to another country, a country like America, until you get the green card, you can't leave. 10 years, you are over here, the wife is over there. It's crazy. I'm saying these young people have created something special. It's called Skool. So with Skool, you can make money from anywhere, you can work from anywhere, and you can use any knowledge you have, any passion you have. You can speak any language you want. You see what I mean? And you can make money with it. So if you want to learn because here I'm speaking, you don't see anything. But if you watch the videos, in fact, as I'm leaving, let me share one, the one I just recorded recently. Because when you're watching from a video, you're going to understand it better, okay? You understand it better. I'm sharing a video as I'm leaving. Oh, sorry. So when you watch the video, it's clear because I'm explaining on the screen. And then you know what I mean. And I'm inviting you. I created a free community for you so that you understand this for free. But soon it's going to be paid because I'll need to hire a manager to run it. Okay? And the purpose of that video that I just shared, go watch and understand how this works, okay? I said you can make money using your passion, using a skill, or maybe a problem is solved. Maybe you had some kind of addiction and overcame it. You can create a community over that. Then I said you make money by subscription as people pay. And then you make money by just recommending other people to start their own communities. You make money by selling some kind of course. Maybe you can create a course inside. It's called a classroom. Or you can coach people. You can do group coaching. You can do one-on-one coaching. All these things are possible in one place. They are doing the processing of transactions. They are doing the emails, the Zoom. All the stuff you need are in one place. So there's no excuse. So find me. I'm leaving here. When you see me, or watch the video. My free community, the link. When you come here on this one, it will be in the pinned comment. I'll put it after it closes. But on the other videos, the links are there. Come. The free one is all limited. The free one is free. I don't know when I'll stop it being free. The paid one is only $10, but soon it will be $47 because of the value I share inside there. I made it affordable just so people can start, but soon I think I'll have to increase it. Okay, so when you see me, please take action. Save yourself from this pain of just think about work. No, something has to change. Work your time, you work, but you take a break. And this you can do from anywhere. You can work from anywhere, from any time, as long as you have your phone and have internet connection. Thank you so much for watching it. If you watched it to the ending like here and you found it at the replay, I want to send you a gift. See, I have these. Have you seen on my channel? They are called, this says Take a Step, a Better You. And I have them in shirts, I have them in cups, I make people compete in my community. I send them some gifts. Yeah. So if you are a go-getter, connect with me. I'm going to show you how to make money. You'll be surprised. It comes faster than affiliate marketing. But if you want to learn affiliate marketing, I'll still show you. But you have to be in the other one, the paid one. Affiliate marketing, digital marketing, all the things are still going on. Some people may be wondering, she's talking about Skool now. I still talk about all the other things I talk about, but they're not for everyone. This is for everyone. That's why. For example, the other one, Africa, is only South Africa. So I won't be here long like this talking about the other because it's not for you. But this is for everyone. Listen to the countries I read at the beginning and see if your country is involved. If it's not, find a friend who lives in that country, one of the countries I read. Thank you all so much. Please like it. Please share with your friends. Share with anyone you know who wants to work from where they are. And I still invite you to come to my free community because that's where I show you what you need to do to create your own community. Thank you so much. Watch all the other videos I have, but most importantly, share it, please. Bye-bye.